What's up, guys? Casey from Defend the Table here, bringing you our first official post-tournament video, vlog, blog, review, whatever. We decided that after every tournament that we do, we're going to start to do a vlog of that, so you guys can get our thoughts and we'll explain how it went and stuff. Because eventually, there's also going to be footage to go along with it. But this past Saturday, the 17th, was the first official Star Wars Destiny tournament out at Jersey's in Yorktown. Now, I put that in quotes because Fantasy Flight Games has not put out an official tournament document yet. So there's no actual stipulations or exact rules on how to run one of these tournaments. So they did what they thought was best, and I think it worked out. We did 3 Swiss rounds at 45 minutes apiece, which was way too long, but we didn't wait the full 45 minutes. We just waited till everyone was done, waited about 5, and started the next round. Yeah, that's it. There's a whole list of stuff for tiebreakers, but that was never going to happen, so you don't need to know those rules. Let's start round 1. It unfortunately went me and Josh. Now, if you don't know who Josh is the guy who, in our other Destiny video, the only one that we have, the only bat rep that we have for Destiny, he was the dude on the right. And me and him have played each other probably once or twice a week ever since launch, or ever since the pre-release event. So just starting off against each other was a team kill. We're both sitting there wearing our shirts. It was hilarious. He had Evader, so I did everything I could to make sure he took that out, or I took that out. And the dice just were not in his favor. He just couldn't get enough going on. He couldn't get enough rolls. So it didn't work out for him, unfortunately. For him. Fortunate for me. So I won my first game. My next game, I went up against John. John taught me about Sith holocrons and force throw, which is deadly. Deadly combination. Yeah, that was ridiculous. All in all, the game went good. We got to what should have been the last turn either way. And he had the Emperor's Throne Room. I might be wrong on that. It's whatever the battlefield is that when you claim it, you can turn your dice to its special side and then resolve it immediately. So I rolled like nothing but blanks on Poe, Finn, and Black One. I was like, it just wasn't working. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to discard and I'm going to go again. Well, he had Force Throw out on the table. The dice was still there. I didn't know what Force Throw did, and I probably should have read the card. But I didn't read the card. So since I didn't read the card, I made a very bad mistake of re-rolling my dice, which he then used to Force Throw the Black One right back into Finn and killing him. Yeah, mistake on my part. I could have made it go another round, and then I could have had his character down to 1 health, and I still would have had 3. But I screwed myself. It's whatever. So we go 1-1. Next game, I went up against a guy named Ian, who's a fellow disc golfer. As you can see, I've got my spare discs up there. Ian has come into the problem with the game right now. And it's not the game itself. It's the fact that FFG doesn't have enough supply for the demand. So he got like 3-4... He got a couple boosters and the 2 starter decks, and that's it. He wasn't fortunate enough like I was to be able to find a box, and I bought a box. So it kind of sucks that he wasn't able to get more cards, but he did have 2 Sith holocrons that he pulled, which was amazing. And a couple other stuff. His strategies were there. He knew what he wanted to do. He rolled the worst of the tournament, he said, against me. And I could agree. He ran Kylo, and 2 troopers, and Kylo just wasn't pulling his weight by any stretch of the imagination. Kylo wasn't pulling his weight. So he unfortunately lost, but he was like, hey, do you have... He also recognized the YouTube channel, so shout out to you, Ian. Thanks for watching. He came. He's like, "Hey, do you have any ideas on how to fix the deck?" So we talked and we looked it over and whatnot for the next round. And I said, "These are the things that I would do personally, and the things that I do in every deck I build, just because I feel like you have to. So we talked. It was good. He's got ideas on the kind of the ways to tweak the stuff that he's got. So before the next tournament, I'm sure he'll have a new deck. So that brought me to 2-1. So that's the end of our 3 rounds. This guy Joe, who also knew the YouTube channel, so shout out to you, Joe. Thanks for watching and hanging out with us. He was 3-0. I was 2-1. John, the guy that I lost to in round 2, was 2-1, and our buddy David was 2-1. Not Dave Cat. This is David from X-Wing. So we had to figure out some way between us who was going to get 3rd through 4th, because we thought there was prizes for 1, 2, and 3. So the common denominator was you needed to play Joe, because both of them played Joe and I did not. So our idea was I would play Joe and they would both play each other. So the way that it works out is if I beat Joe, whoever lost the other game was in 4th place, and then me and the winner would play for 2nd and 3rd. If I lost to Joe, whoever won the other game was in 2nd place, and the other ones had to fight for 3 and 4. So I played Joe, who had a great deck. Akbar Luke, good synergetic combos. Like, it was awesome. It was good. It was a fun deck. And when you get 6 dice rolled on you before mods, or 6 melee damage before mods, you just kind of go, I don't know, what? Ain't nothing I can do. So yeah, that happened. Not mad, not salty. It was a good deck. It was great. So he won, which means that I would go down to the 3rd, 4th match. Well, it ended up being up against David, which was good because we didn't play each other yet. Dave and I had a very funny game, a very fun game, very easygoing, back and forth. He was doing Grievous Django. It all came down to, yet again, the last turn. If I could have pulled my second chance about 2 turns earlier, there's a very good chance I could have won, but I didn't. So that put me down into 4th place. But what matters, it kind of, sort of, not really. 3rd, 4th both got prizes, so we didn't really need to play each other. We just could have said 3rd, 4th and been fine with it. But whatever, it was more games to play, so I don't care. So in the end, I won some money. I had a good time. Met some new friends. Played a lot of Destiny. Played a couple. How many hours was that? 4 hours worth of Destiny in total, with like just talking and hanging out and everything. It was awesome. It was really good. So shout out to Jerseys. Shout out to Julie. Shout out to Bruce. Thank you guys for having us. Hopefully we get to do it again. Like every other Saturday, do X-Wing and then Destiny, then X-Wing, then Destiny. We will build the fan base in the Tidewater. But no, hopefully there'll be more. As far as the future of the channel right now, I know we're in the holiday season, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, all that kind of jazz. We've got a lot of stuff coming. We've got way more Destiny because me, Lara, Will, Hannah, Josh, and his girl Kim, and some of our other friends are all playing it, so I'm sure we'll have some in-house tournament on a snowy day in Virginia, because when it snows in Virginia, everything shuts down because they don't know how they don't have salt. They just have sand and construction plows. Like, there's no plow trucks. So literally the entire city just shuts down, which means I get a paid day off because of snow. And at least Josh and Kim are the ones who live far away, but Will and Hannah and Lara and I live across the street from each other. And some other people live in the other complexes around us. So I'm sure we'll have some in-house tournament just for fun. We want to have another X-Wing in-house because we haven't had one of those in a long time. We've got some Malifaux coming up. Lara and I have been playing the crap out of Malifaux. She's addicted to it. So now that we got the rules down, then we'll play that. Lots of Guild Ball is on the way. Will and I are actually playing in a tournament on the 7th, so that's when you'll have this next post-tournament vlog thing, as it will be about the 6th or 7th. Well, I'm sorry, 7th or 8th of January for our first Guild Ball tournament, which will be interesting. We're actually going to have a Guild Ball boot camp here in the next week or two because of the tournament. So I'm sure we'll tape a game or two so you guys can get some more Guild Ball action. We got more X-Wing on the way. We haven't played Armada since the last Armada video that we made, so there'll be some of that. We're starting up a Arkham Horror LCG campaign. We're going to tape every episode of that so you guys can watch every campaign match so you can see how that game plays out. It's awesome. Super fun co-op game. I got Shadow games from Steamforged. We got a lot of board games that we're going to be playing over the holiday season because we all ask for board games for Christmas because we're a bunch of geeks. We love board games. We love tabletop games. That's why we made this channel called Defend the Table, because we wanted to share the love of tabletop games with the world. So we'll got more of that, and I'm going to be saying this for a while. This is the first time I'm saying it. We've been saying this for a while, and it's just going to suck because I'm going to have to think about how it's not here yet. Weird Games, the guys who made Malifaux, are making a brand new game, a large-scale game set in the Malifaux universe called The Other Side. It's on Kickstarter right now. Go check it out. Lara and I are unbelievably hyped for this game. Will is super hyped for this game. I've got buddies back home in Cleveland who are hyped for this game. So there's going to be a lot of... We're going to cover the crap out of that game. Only issue is it doesn't come out till December 2017. So literally we have an entire year before we actually get to play this game. But we're going to cover the crap out of it. We've got some vlog ideas. We've got some podcast ideas. Let us know in the comments down below if you would like a podcast. And if you did get a podcast, what do you want out of it? What do you want to hear? Do you want news? Do you want reviews? Do you want our personal thoughts exclusive? Do you want us just bullshitting about board games and the issues and the things that we love? Like, you tell us what you want, and if you guys want us to do it, then we're going to do it. Because if we did everything like everybody else, you just go listen to everybody else and watch everybody else. You wouldn't come for us. You would still be staying with what you normally listen to. So we're thinking of stuff to do. We'd love your ideas. YouTube sellout moment. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to go to facebook.com/defendthetable to like us over there. We're at 73, 74 subscribers right now. If we can get up to 100, we actually go to youtube.com/. So let's get that last push. Share some of our stuff with your friends. Get them to subscribe to the channel. We're going to get more stuff coming out. At least a video a week is my new promise, especially come the new year. A minimum of a video a week. Hopefully 2 videos a week. But a minimum of a video a week starting in 2017. And we'll have a lot of Christmas stuff. When we get to 100 subscribers, I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do something fun, something special. So make sure you head over to our Facebook page and like us over there and subscribe here, because we'll also be releasing a video of what we're going to do when we get 100 subscribers. It's going to be dope. Roll, flip, defend. Tabletop gaming is where it's at. Peace out, everybody.